I'm like, Walmart got the sale. Black Friday. I'm talking about some, you got the flip thing. That worked. It's working pretty good. Looking at y'all, I'm trying to catch up on y'all YouTube video. It's looking pretty good to me. I said, nah, we need HD. We need HD video. Honey. But anyway, what's up? It's your girl, Ms.B, and it is...
Head, H-E-A-D, ain't no shit.
I told y'all about the style.
Okay, I'm just saying. Okay. Go back.
It's your girl, Head. I mean, woo, Lord.
Yeah!
That was funny. Anyway, it's the weekly recap. Stacks Magazine's vlog number 22. And we are back. We tripping. He got here late today. And we just tripping.
Okay, what's that?
Because we got to rush this video because he got to go somewhere.
No, I just got to go to the house. What's that on my head? H-E-A-D?
They know that.
They know. Shout out Low West Side back here.
Hey, West Side,
You silly.
Alright, anyway, so we back. Thank y'all for watching. Thanks for, supporting us. This is vlog, not 22, this is 23. Yeah, I said 23. Alright. That's Michael Jordan number. Hey!
Jay's on somebody's feet. Not on mine, but it's on somebody's feet.
I had on my J's yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Jay walking.
But I ain't know, I ain't got to have them like that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't the best to me. You know what I mean? But that's just mine.
Right.
But anyway, so this week, what happened? A lot went on this week. It was a lot of reality show drama. But before we get into that, it was a lot of music stuff that occurred this week. Congratulations to Eminem. He sold over 700,000 albums.
Buku copies.
Buku copies. And people still buy albums.
Right.
People still buy albums out there. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, people can't really blame the music industry like that no more. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I think they don't have enough access to a lot of purchase albums. I mean, we'll go to Walmart. In this area, where we go? Walmart, Target.
That's about it. The few Best Buys that's still open, but most people purchase online. Amazon, iTunes, whatever the Google one is. You know what I mean? So shout out to Eminem for that. I think Drake sold like what, 600 or something?
64, something like that.
Something like that. I don't know. We don't know the specific number, but he sold a substantial amount of records. So shout out to Drake. I mean, he definitely had a good album. I haven't had a chance to listen to Eminem, but I do plan on listening to it. Shout out to
Bun B came out with an album this past Thursday.
He did?
Yeah.
This Thursday?
I mean, this past Tuesday. I'm sorry. Bun B, the OG.
Oh, I think I saw his Breakfast Club interview, and they was talking about an album, but I thought it was coming. I didn't know it came out.
No, it came out Thursday.
Okay, well, I'm going to check for that. You heard it.
I haven't heard it, but I've heard a lot of great reviews about it.
Okay,
so I got to get into it. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna check for that. I think he was saying, like on the interview, Bun B was talking about the fact that these were songs that didn't make his last trill, whatever the trill, his old trilogy thing that he has going on. It didn't make the last album, but they were worth keeping for something, for some project. So these are those songs that's on his new album. So definitely check out the Underground King, Bun B. Rest in peace, Pimp C. Speaking of Drake, though, back to him. Drake and Riri, they supposed to be
creepy.
They supposed to be bad together, man.
Right.
What you was saying happened in Texas? What they say happened in Texas?
Well, Texas is the Lone Star State. As we can say, they won. Riri had a show in Houston. Drake had a show in Dallas. They was back and forth at each other's show.
Going out to dinner.
Right. Riri and the hip hop stars once again in the media. So her and Drake reunited. They went to a strip club.
And it feels so good.
Oh, Rihanna. I'm pretty sure we'll have a Chris Brown reunite. We'll have a Meek Mill reunite, and we'll have who else? ASAP Rocky reunite. She reunites all the time. She's global with her. But
stay with what you know, I guess.
Oh man,
that be the problem.
Wow, Flavor Flav.
Going back.
Wow, but
I ain't with that going back.
Ain't nothing doubling back around.
Anyway,
but yes,
so they done spent $100,000 in a strip club.
Yeah,
and they took somebody home.
They took a little as
third
usual,
party.
a little Caribbean, a little light-skinned Spanish-looking young lady with junk in the trunk home with them. So they say to the hotel room,
Probably like
boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So they threw $100,000. So they say Rihanna was enjoying herself. She smacked him on the back and everything. She was kind of enjoying herself. So that's what happened with Rihanna.
She must have taught Rihanna how to twerk then, cause I saw some Instagram videos of her twerking with her and her best friend and some other chicks in the room. So yeah, they probably just took the shrew back so she could teach Rihanna how to twerk right.
Okay, yeah, but Rihanna, word on Thunderbird, Rihanna and Drake this time was reunited back down in Texas, the Lone Star State. So they did it the long way.
Okay, yeah. Well, anyway, speaking of music again, since we on that topic,
right?
Shout out to Young
Jeezy. Yeah. Your boy, Mona decided, she got to get all her G's out of her system.
Yeah. Anyway, shout out to Jeezy. He released a new song called Benihana featuring 2 Chainz and Rocco. I like the song and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I like the hook on it.
Mm-hmm.
But the beat, man, Jeezy. Right. The beat ain't hard enough for that song. To have 2 Chainz and
right.
I be passionate about this music thing, man. And then when it's an artist I like and then they be coming mediocre, right. Man, I be mad. But that beat ain't hard enough for this song, man. It's not. To me, in my opinion, it's not. So Jeezy, this is like the 3rd single you done came out with. In my head, I really like that one.
Right.
And then what was the other one before that? Foul Play or something like that. Did he have something? Yeah, that came out too. So I don't know what he's doing. I know that he has another It's the World mixtape coming out.
Right.
Maybe these little songs gonna be on there. I hope so. I hope they definitely don't make no album.
But
it does not need to make his album.
But
these are mixtapes.
The reason why he brought out these little mediocre songs.
What?
When he said he had a beef with Def Jam.
Oh yeah. He on Twitter. He also when he released the Benihana song, or was it the Foul Play song?
I think it was Benihana.
When he released that, some tweets came out to where he's apparently beefing with Def Jam. Def Jam is holding up his project. We don't know exactly what's going on with that. Whatever it is, hey, it got the snowman fed up. So hopefully they can figure it out, come to an agreement, start playing. I don't know if they lacking on his promotion, which is probably what it is. They ain't really promoting the dude like that. Because I don't really see outside of, his Instagram and the tweets he send out once every blue moon.
Right.
You don't see no commercials or you don't see nothing. You haven't seen him on no shows like doing no press runs. I mean, everybody else on Jimmy Fallon and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Jeezy, you need to be on Jimmy Fallon. You need to be on Arsenio Hall. You need to be on the radio. You know what I mean?
Right. The
Breakfast Club. All these hot media outlets. You know what I mean? That can garner a lot of attention towards your project. You need to be on. So yeah, they slacking, and it's December, and you always come with an album in December.
Right.
But we don't see no real promo behind it. So what's going on, Jigga?
Oh, Def Jam.
I'm like one of your big fans, man. So you got to come with it with this music. I ain't really been feeling them 3 that you just released, but you know what I mean. Hey, that's my opinion. But anyway, moving on. My favorite rapper of all time.
Ooh. I won't deny you.
I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna with me.
Yeah. Got the police busting at me. Man, shout out to Pac, baby. Hey.
Shout out to Pac.
Why did he bring the energy level up in here? Did you say,
right.
Man, Pac, hey.
Hey.
Yeah. Pac, baby, that's how, hey, you can tell we're a fan of Pac.
We're a fan of Pac.
Pac finally got his Hollywood star. Hollywood star with a Hollywood Walk of Fame. Hey, one of the greatest ever do it. To me, the greatest to ever do it.
He is the greatest ever.
The greatest to ever do it. He finally got his star. You know, Suge Knight went off on TMZ about 2 weeks ago. I ain't gonna say the name, but he said, how can a guy get a star for dancing and don't do no music, just dancing around in videos? I think he was talking about Puffy. He won't let it die. This man
won't let it die.
Suge ain't got no, hey, he heartless. You talking about the OG, he's an OG. He don't care if he got $1.
That's true though. I mean, you know, he might push yourself a little bit. It's true though. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Diddy have made a huge impact on the culture. You know what I'm saying? He's a mogul. Mm-hmm. He's #1 as far as on the Forbes list. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's really taken hip hop and took it as far as it could possibly go. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The culture itself. But at the same time, Tupac was very influential.
Right. For how people make music these days.
Exactly.
You know, he's the only first guy to make music. So much music, we're still listening to some of his music. You know, guys like Lil Wayne, Jeezy, everybody goes in and make music from like Pac did it back in the days, and we almost at 20 years. Mm-hmm. We almost 20 years from his death in '97 with 17. He still got music that haven't been heard. This guy
stayed in the studio.
Stayed in it. You know, and he loved his job. Like Lil Wayne loved his job. You can tell when somebody love to rap, they really have so much music out there. Right. Good music, quality. Right. I mean, he still got good quality music that we haven't heard.
Yeah. I mean, it should not have taken this long for Tupac to receive a star. I mean, hell, the man was shot at twice.
Shot twice.
Shot
a cop
in the name of hip hop.
Right.
You know what I mean? So. It's like, dang, this dude done died on behalf, you know what I mean? Died for the culture.
Right.
So that alone is like,
he should be.
The man should have got a star a long time ago.
But to me, he's not praised like he's supposed to be anyway.
Yeah, he's not.
Don't get me wrong, Biggie fans, I like Biggie, I love Biggie. But
Tupac fans, we go hard, but we don't go as hard as Biggie fans. Like the Tupac fan, you know, Biggie.
I don't think the media outlet. I don't think the media
itself go as hard
for Pac, but they go for Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Nothing against Biggie. Biggie was a great artist,
right?
But you know, if you think about it, he only had 2 albums. Pac, before he passed, how many albums Pac did? I'm talking about good albums. Pac had over about 10.
Biggie had more than 2 albums though.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he did. Pull it up. Biggie had more than 2. Wikipedia.
Ready to Die and Life After Death. He only had 2 albums. They just repeated everything he played. All right. You know, he had
other ones.
Yeah, he did with Junior Mafia. Mm-hmm. And that's, you want to put that, you got 3 albums. Oh, they had the album they put out after he died. You know, But you know, Pac has so much music and it's not put out there, and that to me, I think that's another thing. That's another show. Well, so much artists like Future. Future got a lot of music. Right. You got these artists from different regions that have so much music and so many hits, and you got so many artists that's from one region that had less hits, less music.
Impact.
Yeah, you hear them more. Right. You know what I'm saying? A$AP Rocky. How much music A$AP Rocky? But we hear A$AP Rocky.
Right.
TV, commercials, this guy got everything.
But let Trinidad James tell it, New York ain't here
I think that was
he's supposed to have something come out tomorrow.
Right.
He's dropping something. I don't know if it's a video or something he said that's supposed to tell the truth or supposed to back up his claims of why he said on that interview, in that concert, that New York, the South basically run New York radio, the New York scene, which is true. You know what I'm saying? But
New York ran us in the 80s. You know, they did
it is what it was. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was. but Mano, you know, he got mad and they called him on the radio and all that type of stuff. But you know, basically threatened him.
What he say? He gonna breast him? He gonna breast his somehow. Breast his little scatter teeth or something. He said when he see him.
But anyway, you know, Trinidad James, he trying to keep it real and everything. You know, hey, you know, ATL folks, I'ma stand up. What he said was true.
Yeah,
I agree with what he said, but I think maybe the place and time was not. You don't do that in the middle of New York at a concert. I mean, come on, dude. You wait till you do an interview. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asks you about it. But don't do that in the concert. Like, who's to say he could have walked outside and got shot? You know what I mean?
I think it was a media plot, though. You know,
but then some people saying that was at the concert was saying that it was just taken out of context. You know, people just pull
what they want,
sound bites. You know what I mean, and create a story around it. So you know, he's supposed to come out with something tomorrow, and we'll see. We're gonna be tuned in and see what it is that he's gonna release tomorrow. That's supposed to, you know, just tell the truth and explain why he said what he said.
Right.
Anyway, Jennifer Hudson as well. She won a Hollywood Star. We forgot to add that in.
Yeah. Okay.
The only question I had about that was it too soon for Jennifer Holiday? I mean, Beyonce don't even have no star.
Wow, for real?
She has a star with Destiny's Child as a group, but not personally. And she did more. She did more on the personal side than she has with Destiny's Child. So
that's crazy.
Jay-Z don't even have a star.
Right. That's crazy.
That's like the craziest thing ever. I mean, you're supposed to nominate somebody.
Put in that work.
Then you have a fee that you have to pay. But them people, Jay-Z and B should have been nominated. They should have been had a star.
Put in that work. She ain't put in that work yet.
Jennifer ain't put none against her. She talented and everything, but Jennifer just ain't put in the level of work that some other people have, and that's just my opinion.
Right, mine too.
Okay, so since he got to get out of here at a certain time, but he got here late. Let me reiterate that. We're gonna talk about Real Housewives.
Oh yeah,
we were gonna talk about Princess LA, but they ain't have enough things popping.
They don't got done. They don't dull down real. They don't fizzle down. They might need to fight on the pulpit or something.
Right.
Go ahead and fight. Y'all fight each other.
You been watching that with Peter Guns and his whole little love triangle. And he's like
Stevie J rewrote all over again.
Right. How many times we gonna hear the same story about a man with two girls?
Yeah. When Stevie J perfected it, it's done. You can't. And then you gotta think about it. Stevie J had real characters behind. He had Jocelyn. Jocelyn was fine. She was, and then she had an accent, and she was all that. And Stevie J people are just playing.
You mean Peter Gunn?
Peter Gunn people are just playing.
Just like plain Jane.
Right. It's not popping like that. But back to the Housewives.
Real Housewives of Atlanta last week.
Yeah. The moral of the story last week was paymasters are in full effect. Reason I say that.
What's a paymaster number?
Oh, first of all, paymaster. Let me give you the definition of paymaster. First of all, paymaster derived, where I first heard it from, it derived from the north side streets of Birmingham, when we used to say a young lady that had some money and were willing to give it to you freely, she was called a paymaster. So if a lady that has access to capital and is willing to give it to a young man for affection and joy, she's a paymaster.
For love and affection.
Yeah, so, you know, we've heard these stories about Kandi from Housewives of Atlanta. Several stories of her being a paymaster.
Wait a minute, back up.
Huh?
First of all, it ain't nothing wrong for a woman to buy a man something.
Sure isn't.
But that don't mean she a paymaster. You know what I'm saying? Like Christmas or a birthday.
Okay, well let's get into the meat.
So that can't be no paymaster.
Okay, well let's get into the meat of what happened, the topic.
Okay, let's talk about Real Housewives first, and then we gonna go.
Yeah, we can double back on this.
We gonna double back.
Kandi got into an argument with her mom, and mom was like, "Hey, well, you know this guy. You sure? You know, her mom always went hard on every man that Kandi got, because every man was not up to her standards." And so what her mom would say, Candy's mom said something about a prenup. What she heard? What she said? Haven't you heard of
a prenup?
Prenup, but how they get out of a prenup? You have to live a certain lifestyle, so that breaks that actually.
Exactly. The prenup is basically. The prenup is basically I guess if you win or whatever the settlement is,
right,
or how the money is gonna be divvied out. Lawyers can put like a clause or stipulations in your agreement to where it says my lifestyle should remain the same way that it was while in that marriage. So
in that manner, like Mama said.
Right, in that matter, and in that marriage. I mean, you know what I'm saying, or relationship or whatever the case may be. So in Ty's case, Mama Joyce basically like, shoot, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can get a divorce or something one day.
You can choke on a chicken bone.
You can choke on a chicken bone, and he can come over here and put me out.
Put me out.
You know what I'm saying? What she's saying is, shoot, Todd can, go and make sure that, or his side of the prenup or have the contract. Yeah. Exactly. Like, I need to maintain. We was in the mansion. I want to keep living in the mansion. Right. You know what I'm saying? I was driving the Benz. I want to keep, remain the same lifestyle.
Right. But yeah, she's known throughout the industry, so they say, as a paymaster.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly, because I like Kandi.
I like her too.
And we have interviewed her before. If you haven't checked out the videos, go to YouTube, Stacks Mag, and then type, search for Kandi.
Allegedly, she's been known as being a paymaster. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I love it. If Todd want that Kandi, you can hook up with me. I won't ask for no more money, baby. You know what I'm saying? And also, we had another guy that was on Pheadra husband.
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
Pheadra husband, Apollo. So you saying Pheadra a paymaster too?
Yeah, Apollo fresh out the pen, fresh out the chain gang. Copped him a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Hey. And he living good. So hey, I can't knock it.
He got a job though.
Oh, there you go. You defending?
I ain't defending it, but at some point you just got to be realistic about the situation. These are women that got money. Right. So they want a regular dude. A regular dude ain't gonna make as much money as they. So they, you know what I mean? The regular dude don't have as much money as they do.
But Pheadra's in the way.
So why does she still have to be considered a paymaster though?
She's just a paymaster.
See what I'm saying?
Hey, a trick is a trick. As a man is a trick, he's a trick. Right? Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Man, like, Kandi, the only thing Kandi said, you know what I'm saying, this is Todd's house too.
Oh yeah, we
Mama Jones was like, you paid for that house. You spent your own money. What? And Kandi was like, no, this is Todd's house too.
This is Todd's.
That's where
this is Todd's house too.
That's where I had the problem with Kandi.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Just like this dude, shout out to Jonathan, one of my photographers. We was talking about it yesterday. Right. And shout out to Cynthia Bailey, since we're talking about Real Housewives. I interviewed her yesterday. She's a very nice person. Like, genuinely nice. Like,
is she
nice.
She's slim, what she did. She's slim what she did.
Yeah, I mean, she got hips or whatever.
She got junk in the trunk.
But she's still slim, you know what I mean? But anyway.
Is she black folk thick?
Shout out to Cynthia. Thank you for taking the time out to interview with me. Yeah, she's very pretty. But yeah, me and Jonathan was talking about that, and Jonathan was trying to explain, like, when you in a relationship, and I'm like, no. And we was talking to Rodney Ho. Rodney Ho writes the entertainment gossip column for AJC. I got a chance to meet him. We exchanged information. So, hey, we might be exchanging scoop, child. But anyway, yeah, so, what I was saying, shit.
Paymaster.
But what was I saying? Oh, the house thing. So, yeah, but that's the problem that I had as far as Kandi saying, you know what I'm saying? Kandi saying that this is Todd's house too. I know once you in a relationship, they've been together for almost 2 years, woo-de-woo, but it didn't take them that long to move in that house. You know what I'm saying? When Kandi got that house, she got the key to their house and she walked in their front door, she walked in their front door with Todd. It ain't like she was staying there already and then, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Todd.
Hush. It wasn't like she was staying there already and then Todd came along afterwards, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, you know, I just don't like
it. He had his own thing.
Right, he had his own thing as a production person or whatever behind the scenes, but at the same time, man, I'm spending millions on a crib. She ain't buy one, she bought two. She bought 2 houses next to each other. Her name on it. It took her credit to get it. Todd ain't no cosigner on that. You know what I'm saying? Todd ain't go and try to get no loan to put in on that. He might be paying the monthly bills, but Todd ain't put no millions down. He ain't put no bands down on that house, man. So I ain't no way no man finna come up in here.
Oh Lord. That was unique.
Ain't no man gonna come up in here and say, "Oh, this our house." It ain't going down like that.
At a point,
no. This is what's gonna happen.
Oh Lord.
If we serious, if I'm in a relationship and we're serious, oh, we gonna put this on the market and we gonna buy us another house. We gonna buy a bigger house. And both of our names gonna be on there. It ain't gonna be no just me. That's the only way that I'm gonna feel comfortable with saying this is our.
What if it's a slow sale?
House. I mean, we can still go buy another house.
You still gotta pay for this?
I can still move somebody in to pay rent. I can rent this. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, shout out to Todd.
Hey, you talking to somebody who. Yeah. I be on mine.
I understand that, but you know, sometimes you with the rent game, you know, hey, I ain't got my rent, and it goes back, and you still had to pay this rent. Or
I mean, at least we have 2 incomes though. At least I got somebody, you know what I mean,
right? That
could take care of that. You know what I'm saying? He has an income coming in. I got an income coming in.
Right.
If this person who renting the house out don't pay they money or whatever on time, you know what I'm saying? Then we just have to.
Right.
We gonna work it out. But what I'm saying is, I'd rather us go, since this is a new union, we need to go out and establish our own things together as a union, which includes our own home that we purchased together. Not you moving in.
Shagging and shack.
Shagging. No, we gonna get our own house together. That's how I feel about that. That's what I feel about that.
Hey, shout out to all the paymasters around the world. You know what I'm saying? God loves you. I love you. That's what he ain't got to say on that part right there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, because, hey, like I said.
It is something wrong with that, because at the end of the day, like I posted on my Instagram page, shout out to Mama Joyce, I quoted her, and she said.
What'd she say?
Men are supposed to be providers.
But that's not the day and era.
That's what they supposed to be.
They supposed, but that's not the day and era that we live in no more.
It's not, right, because we got too many sorry men out here.
It's more involved. It's more advanced than that. It's not no longer going to the plant and working at the plant. It's no longer the little shade tree mechanic, because you got your Walmarts that outsourcing the guys that change your oil on the corner. Those type of jobs are no longer like what we used to have. Now you got the computers and your typing and all your analytical jobs, and mostly are held by women that does a great job.
So what you saying?
I mean, I'm just saying it's no longer like it used to be. You know, when Mama Joyce came up, you had old.
Don't be trying to make no excuse for a man to not be a provider for their house.
I'm not, but the head, you know, she talking about being he make all the money, or he up there with her. That's not the case all the time these days.
You know what? A dude still ain't got to make as much as his wife does, but as a provider, if he's a real provider and a real dude, he'll spend his whole entire check on making sure the mortgage paid and the bills paid. I can guarantee you that. That's how it's supposed to be. If he a real provider and if he believes in that, He will spend his whole entire check and he'll sit there. He'll wear the same little raggedy jeans and white t-shirt on the weekend, sit around the house, don't do nothing. You know what I mean?
But what
because
about
he
him?
done spend his check on making sure that they got a roof over their head and they got the lights on.
What about him?
What you mean, what about him? Then a woman will come in and she'll make sure groceries there. She'll make sure he has clothes, soap. You know what I'm saying? Just that's really what, I don't know. That's the way I think it should be. You know, any man who wants to come into my life in the future, understand that that's the mindset that I have. But I'm willing to work with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to work with you. I don't mind doing that.
Okay.
I can't stand him, man.
Hey.
I don't know. I'm just saying. That's the way it should be.
Okay, that's my part of talking about paymasters. You know, shout out to y'all once again.
Whatever.
Keep on.
Anyway, what else came on? Shout out to South Beach. Told my girl Bernice. I was able to catch the first episode of season 3. Season 3 is their new season to come on Wednesdays on True TV. On that episode, Christine, she's been promoted to general manager. So, you know, the team is trying to get adjusted to her being a general manager and everything. And Bernice, she has a sidekick that rides out on her routes with her now. And she's cutting up as usual. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all definitely check it out. I got to catch myself up on the second episode and then the third one, which was this week, this past week or whatever. I got to catch up on those so we could talk about that. And, you know, what else? We were supposed to talk about some more stock stuff. We was going to get into the mutual funds today, but he's on a time schedule, so we won't be able to talk about mutual funds today. But we will pick it up next week.
Yeah, we will. What?
He gonna have to be here on time.
Okay, I will.
You gotta be here on time, man.
Okay, y'all.
I told y'all, hey, 2014 hit. And y'all see me up here by myself like, hi, this is weekly recap. Y'all know he got fired. What happened right now?
Javelist, he went crazy in the courtroom trying to run.
Oh Lord, child. They gonna get him in jail, boy.
Yeah, boo the whole bandit.
Boo the whole bandit. But anyway, so thank y'all for watching. As usual, we about to get ready to get up out of here, y'all. How y'all feel about the paymasters? Definitely let us know how y'all feel about the paymasters. And
pretty much,
ladies, stop making it easy for these guys, man. Please do. Stop making it easy. I know we have to be submissive and we have to do certain things, you know, just as women a certain way, and we should please our man a certain way and all that type of stuff. But at the same time, don't be no fool.
Paymasters unite.
Don't be no fool, because it's some dudes out there that take advantage of it because they know that some of us are out there. You know what I mean? They know that there are paymasters out there. Or
some
they
of
know
us
that
are out there.
They know that there are gullible women out there, so they just taking advantage of it at this point. So don't fall for that bull, man.
Paymasters unite.
Hold up. Shut up. But anyway, continue to watch, share, subscribe, like, tell your friends, tell a friend, and tell another friend about our weekly vlogs. And follow us at Stacks Mag on all social media websites. And definitely check us out at www.stacksmag.net every day.
Yeah.
So until next week, holla at y'all.
Yeah.
Peace.